Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. So with that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well. This is going to be a true crime story time reading, okay? So what we're going to be talking about, just to elaborate a little bit more, this is a true crime, okay? There could be things in this reading that can resonate with you or trigger something that you may remember, okay? Yourself, okay, your situation, where you are, or what have you, okay? But I decided to do this reading on today because there's something that I remember, okay? This happens when I was like way young. I would have been a kid at the time, okay? I was like way young, okay? But like I said, you could resonate with this. Maybe you've heard about this, maybe you witnessed this, okay, or what have you. I believe this could have happened, like, this happened like 80s, 90s, okay, sometime between the 80s and the 90s, okay. But there's a young woman who was found nude in a gutter, in a ditch, behind the projects, okay? There was this in particular project here where I reside. It's called Shorter Garden, okay? And way back in the day, there used to be, behind the projects was like another street, was a street, okay? And on that street, it was like some factory back there. There was a flea market back there. That was some different stuff, okay? They've done some different stuff over there in this day and time, okay? And then that was on the back side of the projects, okay? But there was like this gutter, this ditch. You know how sometimes like something could like dip off, you know, between roads, between streets, between roads or whatever. There was this gutter, there's this ditch, okay? And this young woman's body was found in this gutter, in this ditch, in the projects, okay? So that's what this true crime story time reading is about, okay? Now, even though this is a true crime that obviously happened in a particular place, there could be things that trigger your memory on some things, something you may have heard of, or that could have even occurred where you're from, okay? So we're going to get into this, guys, okay? I've pre-shuffled a lot of decks, okay? Well, there's two main decks that well, actually just one with just a couple of clarifiers from a different deck, okay? But other than that, I haven't pulled any other cards, any other messages, okay? And I'm gonna go through them with you guys, okay? So let's get into this true crime story time, okay? This may be a segment that I start, okay? I know you're probably used to the regular story times that I do are things that I've written, okay? Short stories, novels, books, different things, poems, and different things like that I write and I create and I recite for you all. I'm still doing those story times or what have you. But there's a lot of other work that I do on other things in between that. And I said, why not like story time readings, okay? Um, so there's one that's going to be just story time readings, and one that I'm going to do that's going to be true story time readings, okay? Um, so we're going to see how that's going to go, guys, okay? Um, you'll probably know I did one last night, okay? That was entitled Hidden Childhood, okay? That many people may be able to resonate with, okay? Um, this situation may coincide with that situation, okay? So if you all didn't see, actually I actually had to redo it, so it was like 5 something this morning when I got done with that and got it uploaded and stuff. So it was actually today. um this true crime story time here is a bit of different. It's not going over the same information that I went through in the other that pertain to like other things that was going on. But I feel like for some reason I feel like that this situation coincides with that situation as well, because I like some of the same characters are involved, and that's the reason why I feel like that, okay? Also, I will say that the reason why that I feel like these things are have some type of connection with one another is because um there was some type of prostitution ring, okay? um that was going on, okay? And this was being like, and I don't mean like on a lower level, like prostitution been going on forever, but I'm talking about officials being involved, government officials, powerful people being involved, girls like being pimped out and to um, wealthy persons, okay, and used and abused in various different ways. Of course, they were the same on lower levels, but many of them, you know what I'm saying, there was certain connections back then. Um, the gangs were like street gangs and different things were way more prominent, like, and the reason why there ended up being like that connection with the gangs and the prostitute things like prostitutions, things like drug dealing and different things like that, they begin to work together, what most people don't know, okay, with the prostitutes, with the gang members, with the drug dealers, all of that, okay? And so many of these things kind of run into each other, coincide with each other, okay? So I asked my spirit guides about this. I got up thinking about this. For some reason, that situation was on my mind. And I'm like, I remember that. But I was too young to... I understood. I understood what happened. But to comprehend like the severity of the situation, maybe not. Um, so and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when other things are going on in your life and being done, and you've been put under mind control and different things like that, or what have you, on purpose to prevent you from remembering, to block out, basically shove things in your subconscious and different things that you may have seen and different things like that, or whatever, to make you forget, and you just kind of go on with life or whatever. But this is a true story. This is something that happened, okay? So like I said, this is a young woman that was found nude, and severely abused in more ways than one, in a ditch, in this gutter, in a ditch, in the projects, okay? So let's get into it. The first card we have here is the Chariot, okay? We know that the Chariot talks about a search forward, okay? It's movement, it's travel, it's vehicles, it's trips, journeys, relocations, travel of some kind, okay? Then we get the Eight of Fire. Well, the Eight of Fire also speaks of travel. The Eight of Fire could be the travel of a swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information. But it's very swift. It's progress. It's alignment. It's like I said, it's travel, it's communication, it's many different things here, okay? With the Chariot and the Eight of Fire here, I definitely feel like there was some type of trafficking that was going on as it relates to a situation here. Some type of travel took place, some type of swift, fast communication went back and forth between individuals here, okay? And a trafficking of something, a travel, trafficking, communication of something, okay? Then we get the Five of Earth, okay? This is that young woman's energy, okay? Who was abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold, okay? With a lack of help or support or assistance. This person was just dumped, was abandoned and neglected, okay? Then I get Justice here, okay? This lets me know that the government's law enforcement is involved in this person being dumped, being neglected, being abandoned, being left out in the cold, in a ditch, in a gutter, okay? Severely, and brutally murdered, okay? How do I know that the government is involved? Because some of you may be thinking, okay, well, if that person's body was found, obviously the police was called at some point in time and they came and this, that, and the other, or what have you, but we get the Moon here, okay? The Moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. The Moon talks about cover-ups, criminal activity, illusions, fears, shady people, dirty dealings, okay? Sneaky, freaky, creepy things, low down and dirty things, things going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind someone's back, okay? The Moon can talk about, obviously, the past, because this is, the past. The Moon also can speak to overwhelm or fear or worry or even moon magic, something going on late at night, wee hours of the morning, or something like that, okay? So this tells me that the justice system, that like people within the justice system, people within the government, okay, were involved in some type of cover up of this criminal activity of this woman who was dumped, who was abandoned and neglected and left out in the cold in a ditch, okay, nude and brutally murdered, okay, in the projects. The next card we get here is the Fool, guys, okay? I actually think I want to, give me just a second, guys. I actually think I want to change this around. So the next thing we get is the Fool, okay? While I'm clearing this up, I can go ahead and talk about that, okay? The Fool talks about, the Fool can be careless, reckless type of behavior, okay? The Fool can be childish. The Fool can be someone blindly taking some type of leap of faith, okay? Doing something carelessly or recklessly, okay? The Fool talks about many different things, because the Fool also even speaks to a new beginning, okay? So I feel like someone did take a leap of faith, okay? Carelessly, recklessly, foolishly, took a leap of faith, Spirit is saying, okay? I feel like somebody hopped in the vehicle with someone, okay? Very carelessly, recklessly, foolishly, okay? And they could have even traveled elsewhere, okay? We get the Eight of Earth, okay? Why did this person foolishly, carelessly, or recklessly jump in a vehicle with someone, travel with someone, because I told you there was some type of communication, there was some type of swift, fast communication to someone about a job, okay, about making some money, okay. This is prostitution here, okay. And this is the reason why this person foolishly took a leap of faith to make this money, okay, to do this job, this work that they had been someone had communicated with them about, okay. The person who was abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold is the messenger of earth here, okay. This is a young earth sign, female, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, okay. We get the Two of Fire here, okay? This is under the Justice card here. So the Two of Fire speaks of clear vision. It speaks of a decision being made, action being taken, movement forward in swiftly in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So this already lets us know that these persons who worked for the justice system, who work for the government, are the ones who made some type of decision, who are the ones who had some type of clear vision and made a decision, okay, to eliminate this young earth sign girl here, okay, who, as I said, is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay. When I clarify the moon, I get transformation here. This is the death card in this deck. They messing with my throat chakra, y'all. They don't want me to get this out, okay. We know that the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, cover-ups, criminal activity, okay. That has to do with this young person's death here, okay. I'm seeing a 13 on this card here. This young girl could have only been 13 years old. This person was very young. They could have been older. They was definitely teenage age. If I'm not mistaken, this person was a teenage age. So there was some type of cover up of the criminal activity that took place in the death of this young girl, Spirit is saying, okay. When I clarify the Chariot with the Fool, I get the Five of Air here. There was some type of conflict. There was some type of fighting, fussing, cussing, disagreements, misunderstandings of some kind that took place, Spirit is saying. Now, hold on. This is not doing what the hell I wanted to do. Hold on. So as I said, guys, there was some type of conflict. There was some type of fighting, fussing, cussing, argument, disagreement, okay? This young female, I feel like, hops in a vehicle with someone, travels somewhere with someone, okay? Because of some type of communication that they received, okay? About making some type of money, okay, doing a job of some kind here. So this person foolishly, blindly took a leap of faith, okay. There ended up being an altercation of some kind, okay. And we get the Four of Air here, okay. Because of this altercation, like I said, there ended up being some type of altercation, okay, and somebody ended up being hurt or injured in some type of way here, okay. So like I said, there was some type of communication about doing a job, about making some money, okay, that this person was down for doing, okay, or, you know, went to do, or what have you. But like I said, because of an altercation that popped off, this person ended up getting hurt or injured or silenced in some type of way, Spirit is saying here, okay. Next, I see the Queen of Air here, okay? The Queen of Air is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini feminine here, okay? I feel like this Queen of Air plays some type of role, some type of part here, okay? Whatever this conflict, this argument, this disagreement, this misunderstanding that got this person, that got this messenger of earth hurt or injured or silenced, or isolated in some type of way, has to do with a queen of air here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine, as well as this king of fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, masculine. Okay, if you notice, some of these are some of the same energies that came up, which interestingly enough, this young person that wound up dead in yesterday's true story reading, she came out as an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There was 3 air signs. Okay, she came out as the young air sign female. Then there was a queen of air, and then there was a king of air as well. Okay. If this is the same person, she's coming out as an earth sign now, but this could be somebody totally different. Okay, this could be a different situation, but I feel like the same type of situations or things that was going on with the other situation, like, coincides with this in some type of way, because I'm telling you, there was some type of ring of some kind, like prostitution and different things that was going on. Okay, and there were persons in government, persons in power, in authority, okay, who were getting these young girls. Okay, and they were these persons in power and authority. They were teaming up and linking up with, say, some of the hustlers, ballers, players, pimps, whatever. I feel like in the hood, okay, to like facilitate these girls, to round up these girls, and or different things like that, or what have you here. Okay. Nevertheless, back to this situation here. Okay, there was some type of conflict or defeat. Okay, hostility of some kind. Somebody ended up hurt or injured, in need of healing or recovery or recuperation. Somebody wanted this person silenced or isolated in solitude in some type of way. Somebody wanted this person gone here. Okay, I feel like because of this conflict that broke out, this person got injured here. Okay, and because of the injuries that they sustained is how she ended up being neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold here. Okay. Now, like I said, there's a queen of air here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's also a king of fire here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, then I get the 6 of Wands. Whoever this queen of air and this king of fire is, they have some type of success, triumph, victory, or public recognition here. Okay, they could have been individuals who are well known here. This could have actually been a couple. Okay, of some kind here. This girl could have been solicited to perform for money for a couple, or either this queen of air has some type of connection or relation to this messenger of earth who wound up dead, abandoned, and left out in the cold here. Okay, because this is the reason for there being a cover-up in the first place of this person's death. This is the reason why they were murdered in the first place. Okay, there was a decision that was made by somebody in power. This king of fire, he works for the government. Okay, he also held some type of success, triumph, victory, or public recognition in some type of way when this situation occurred. Okay, so he was somebody in power. I really, it could be law enforcement, but I feel like it may be a higher position than just like a regular police officer. Okay, especially with like the 6 of fire being here. Okay, police officers do, good police officers anyway, they do good work or hard work, you know what I'm saying, in itself, and they get their medals and honors and rewards and different things like that. But I've never just seen a regular police officer that say, comes out with the 6 of fire. The 6 of fire is literally like success, triumph, victory, public recognition in some type of way. Okay, but it could be possible if they were a very popular cop or something like that, or what have you. But with this king of fire sitting under the justice card, this person matter of factly worked for the government in some way, shape, form, or fashion here. Okay, I just happen to believe that it's on a higher level than just a regular police officer. Okay, so we get the 3 of earth here. Okay, now the 3 of earth talks about collaboration, collaborations. It talks about contractual agreements, okay? In the terms of what's going on here, these collaborations has to do with prostitutions, okay? You know, and these third party situations and different things going on here, okay? There were several people who were paid. You got prostitutes who were being paid for their services, and you also have managers, hustlers, if you will, who are being paid as well, okay? So that was working in conjunction with these government officials here, okay? And they're the ones with the money and the power and the privilege and the success, triumph, and victory to pay whoever they want to pay to make whatever they want to make happen, okay? So we got that 3 of Earth here, okay? So like I said, this was some type of prostitution situation here, okay? The fight, the argument, the conflict. First of all, let's go back to the top here. This travel, this trip, this young lady hopping in the vehicle with someone, going with someone foolishly, blindly, carelessly, recklessly, taking some type of leap of faith to go and do something. Like I said, this was a prostitution situation here. This is what she received the communication about, doing some type of job of some kind for money here, okay? But like I said, there was an altercation that broke out over this gig, over this money, over something here, because we get the 5 of fire here, okay? Now the 5 of fire talks about jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition. The 5 of fire can also speak to retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge here, okay? I feel like this young woman was set up, okay? Whoever picked them up, whoever contacted them about some type of opportunity to make some type of money, because you have to understand, this person, whoever she was normally used to only getting the 3 of Pentacles, okay, for whatever type of prostitution services that was being provided. Somebody contacted her about the 8 of Pentacles, which is a whole lot more money, okay? And this is the reason why she jumped at the offer, I feel like, okay? But I feel like this is a setup, okay? I feel like this person was allured. They were bribed, persuaded. They was allured. They was tricked in some type of way here, okay? Because there ended up being this prostitution situation, the situation with the money. There ended up being some type of conflict, defeat, strife. There ended up being some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition that resulted in some type of revenge on, you know, being taken out on this young girl here, okay? Because of this situation here, yeah. Temptation here. This is the devil in this deck here, okay? We know that the devil talks about temptations. It talks about sex, sexuality. It talks about lusts and lustful desires, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, bad habits, sinister things, sneaky, freaky, creepy things, okay? Evil, wicked, toxic things, okay? Temptation is sitting here under the 5 of Earth, the messenger of Earth, the Queen of Air, and the Temptation card, which is the devil card here, okay? So the devil is definitely in the details of this situation, Spirit is saying, okay? Like I told you, this young woman was tempted in some type of way, okay? Tempted to do this job, tempted to make this money, but it was a setup. Okay, I feel like it was already planned that they was going to like eliminate this person for some reason here, okay, ahead of time, okay, before this actually happened here, okay. So we get the 2 of water here, okay. Now the 2 of water talks about partnerships, okay. It can speak about relationships as well, but we know that relations was going on with these government officials, having sex with young girls, young boys, what have you, that was being pimped out and prostituted. But this 2 of water, I feel, has to do with a partnership. This King of Fire here, well, it has to do with a relationship as well, because this is a married man, okay. I do believe he was married to an air sign woman, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but he was also in partnership with a couple air signs as well. An air sign feminine and an air sign masculine, as well as there was someone else, because so he was in partnership with several different people in more than one way. Like I said, this man is married, but there was also others that was working for him, that he was paying, that he was in partnership with, that he was in collaboration with, that, you know, he had some type of contractual agreement with, that he was paying to service him and other people that he needed to service. The reason why I feel like that whoever this King of Fire is wasn't like a regular police officer, because he is also working for someone. This King of Fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, he had success, triumph, victory in his own right. But you're going to see what I mean here in a minute, because there's a very wealthy man in power that was even more successful or wealthier than him, that this King of Fire was like recruiting these young people for, to service that man, that person. Okay, not to mention this Two of Water, like I said, is sitting right here next to Temptation. Okay, so there's definitely relations sexual wise that was going on here. Okay, but with the Five of Fire here, that's what this jealousy and envy and competition was about. This is also sitting next to the Three of Earth, these collaborations for the purposes of money. Okay, these prostitution schemes and things that was going on here as well. Okay, so in a nutshell, the reason why this young woman's murder was covered up, this criminal activity of this young woman's death, murder, was covered up, is because there were people involved who were very successful, who had triumph and victory and public recognition, people who were known publicly, people who work for the government. Okay, this is the reason why this person's murder was covered up, because it links back to them. Yeah, Ace of Earth here. There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of money on the line. Okay, very wealthy people. Okay, you got the Ace of Earth with the Six of Fire. These were wealthy people who were involved in messing with these younger individuals. Okay, we have the Three of Air here. So the Three of Air speaks to heartache, heartbreak, usually often due to third-party situations. Okay, we know plenty third-party situations is going on with, you know, what's going on here. Okay, why the Three of Air is sitting right up under the Three of Earth here. Okay, this is the reason, and it also sits here with the Five of Air. Okay, so this is the reason there was some type of conflict, some type of fighting, fussing, cussing, argument, disagreement, misunderstanding about a prostitution situation, about a collaboration, about an agreement, about money here. Okay, and it ended up being heartache and heartbreak for someone here in a third-party situation that they were involved in. Yeah, Seven of Air. Didn't I tell you? I feel like this person was set up. This person was like bribed, was allured, was tricked, was persuaded, okay, by some type of messages that they received for a large amount of money. Okay, I told you this person may have partook in prostitution before, was only used to getting the Three of Earth. Whoever contacted this person, okay, which could be, this looks like could be this fire sign. Yeah, this fire sign is the one who sent this earth sign some type of messages telling her that she could make the Eight of Earth from a king, from a King of Earth individuals. That wealthy man that I was telling you about, which he's going to come up in just a minute. But it was a lie. It was deception. It was manipulation. It was trickery. Okay. And this is the reason for, this conflict and defeat. This is the reason for this this competition, this jealousy, this envy, this hatred, this spitefulness. Okay, as it relates to the situation here. Okay, then we get the World here. Okay, so we know that there was a completion of a cycle. There was an ending. Okay, there was an end of a chapter that was brought to a situation. Okay, this completion, this ending, okay, was due to this young earth sign's death here. Okay, she was blood sacrificed. She was murdered in cold blood. Okay, she was murdered. I feel like somebody wanted to shut her up. I feel like it was already decided that they was going to take this person out in some type of way, even before she linked up or hooked up with anybody or went anywhere with anybody or what have you. There was something else that was going on here, okay? And I feel like that somebody wanted to eliminate this young girl here, okay? Here's this king of earth. This king of earth is a very wealthy man. Now, I told you he is in this king of fire is in partnership with this king of water. But like I told you, all the other people that you've seen come out here are working for this king of fire. So this king of fire, yeah, he has success, triumph, victory, and public recognition in his own right. But this king of earth here, look, 10 of earth, he's a very wealthy man. Okay? And so he was recruiting prostitutes to service this wealthy man and, anybody else that, he may have been having some type of sex parties or something and needed some type of girls or whatever the situation was, or just personally for himself or what have you, girls, boys, whatever they like. So that was what was going on here, and that's the reason why this young girl who was found in the ditch, nude, brutally murdered, death was covered up by the government, okay? And because a decision was made that she had to be killed here, okay? Because of the people who are in power, because of the people who were very successful, who had public recognition, who were very wealthy, okay? In this situation here, okay? So we have the messenger of earth here, okay? Now this is a younger air sign here. Both this air sign and this air sign worked for this fire sign man, okay? He was paying them, okay? For they low down, dirty doing and involvement in these things, recruiting girls, soliciting girls, bringing girls in, covering things up, knocking folks off, whatever needed to be done. They were in collaboration with this king of fire here, okay? But you're going to see in a minute when I clarify, this king of fire, he was also married. I believe either he was married, I know he's married, but he was either married to an air sign, or whoever this air sign woman is was like a madam, was into prostitution herself, was like a madam. She would throw like parties and get-togethers, and these young girls and prostitutes and different things would be there, okay? And so she was getting some type of money. She was in collaboration, in some type of collaboration for the purposes of money with this fire sign man, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But also this young air sign man as well, okay? There's a younger air sign, teenage age air sign here, okay? Between his teens and early 20s, okay? This air sign here, okay, I feel like was paid, okay, because he's sitting here right up under the 3 of air with the 3 of earth with the 5 of air, okay? So I feel like this messenger of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, another person, was in the midst of this conflict that took place, this hostility, this defeat, okay, over money, over this prostitution situation, and was directly involved in the situation that caused some type of heartache or heartbreak, okay? Because we have the Tower here next to this messenger of air. This messenger of air here, this air sign here, caused this chaos, this tragedy, this sudden upheaval, this shakeup to happen all of a sudden out the blue. Okay? We know that the tower is problems of any kind: murder, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deceptions, disruptions, chaos, but it's tragedy nonetheless. And it happens abruptly. It happens suddenly. It happens all, out of nowhere here, okay? I feel like this air sign here caused some type of chaos, caused this tragedy to occur because a judgment call was made here, okay? Some type of judgment call was made, okay? A decision. There was some type of judgment call and a decision that was made, Spirit is saying, okay? This decision was made, this judgment call was made by this Queen of Air here, as well as this Messenger of Air here, okay? But it was their judgment, okay, was because of the decision of this King of Earth and this King of Fire here, okay, who were partners with one another, okay? Yeah. The judgment call and decision was made that that a sacrifice had to be made in an effort for these successful, wealthy persons to protect themselves or defend themselves in some way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? Yeah. There was also things that was going on besides these prostitution, because there was prostitution of young girls and boys here, okay? And there was also these men in power. They was sleeping, they was having sex with young boys as well, okay? And I believe these young girl prostitutes, okay, knew about this as well, okay? May have spoke out something about this, okay? As well as we know, just like the situation last night, one of them young girls got pregnant by someone who was wealthy and elite and in power, very successful, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Water here. So the Five of Water talks about sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret here, okay? This sadness, this loss, this disappointment, and regret is due to this Magician here, okay? Somebody is a warlock, okay? Somebody is a high-ranking sorcerer or warlock in some type of way who wanted there to be some type of change, some type of shift, okay? Who felt the need to release something that no longer served him, to walk away, to let go of something here. And that's the reason for this ultimate betrayal, sabotage, disloyalty. That was the reason for this hate crime, okay? That was the reason for stabbing this young girl in the back here, okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing the Ten of Water here, okay? The Ten of Water can talk about a large congregation of people, but can also speak to family here, okay? I feel like the 10 with the 10 of Air and the 10 of Water being back to back here, this warlock here could have even paid off this girl's family, okay, for them being sacrificed, okay? Yeah. And there's that earth sign energy here with the Queen of Earth here, okay? This Magician is the Emperor, okay, here. Somebody in power, authority, leadership, rulership, okay? There needed to be some type of change, okay? Due to some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations that was going on here, okay? Somebody decided to stand their ground, to overcome some type of conflict, to use their own personal power, to ultimately betray someone here, okay? And this family, this young girl's family who probably lived in the projects, okay, who if not was juggling or struggling for it, had, were in poverty, had a lack of finances, money, and resources, they were paid the Wheel of Fortune. They received the Wheel of Fortune in the Seven of Earth here, okay? Yeah. due to some type of mental conflict, okay? This young girl, they could have wanted this young girl gone because she may have gotten pregnant. She may have seen something she wasn't supposed to see. She may have said something she wasn't supposed to say, okay? But I definitely feel like she was lured to her death, okay? Either she got pregnant by one of these wealthy elite people in power, very successful wealthy elite people in power, and she was going to keep it, or she was going to snitch, she was going to speak out about it, or either she seen something, homosexual activity or something that she spoke out about or something like that, or what have you, or there was some type of conflict, okay? Somebody wanted her gone for a reason, okay? She just wasn't up and killed for no reason, okay? Because, you know what I'm saying, when you are willing prostitute, there's no reason to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you run into a sadist who just get off on doing so. You understand what I'm saying? But when you have a willing prostitute, okay, there's no reason to kill them if they are, you know what I'm saying, down for what, you know, you down for, and, you know, y'all have some type of agreement, you paying them for their services or whatever. But like I said, this was a younger person here, okay? So this person could have been, you know, we don't know if this person was in this lifestyle by force or by choice, okay? Because she could have very well been being, you know, pimped out or sold, okay, because of someone else, okay? So when I clarify the Chariot and the 8 of Fire, okay, with the 5 of Earth, I get the Tower here, okay? The Tower, we know it's a reckoning, it's a shocking event, it's an energy surge, it's something immediate, sudden, it's an upheaval, a wipeout, something being destroyed, it's chaos, it's tragedy, okay? Because she jumped in a vehicle with someone, she traveled with someone, went somewhere with someone, and it's because of this communication that she received. Because when I clarify the 8 of Fire, I got the Moon here. Secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, okay? I'm telling you, there was uncertainty, misconceptions, and deceptions, okay? This young girl had a blocked intuition, okay? She didn't know that she was being deceived, okay? There was some type of instability in the situation in the first place, okay? There was an illusion, basically, that was created, okay? That's just like whether you are into prostitution or not, okay? This is just like, let's just say you got a person who's into prostitution, okay? And say, she normally gets like, I don't know, $300 to be involved with somebody, okay? But then they get this call from somebody offering them $3,000 to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or even go less than that. Say you just got a regular, you know, a lower level prostitute, and say she get, you know, $30, $60 a pop, you know, a John or something like that. She got a call that somebody gonna give her $8,000 to come and, you know, get down with her. A willing prostitute that is about that life and in that life gonna jump at that opportunity, okay? This was a setup here, okay? When I clarify the 5 of Earth, we get death here, okay? Yeah. There was an abrupt change. This person was murdered here, okay? This person was allured. They were persuaded. They were bribed. They were allured. They were tricked to their death here, okay? And it's all because she foolishly took some type of blind leap of faith to do this job for more money here. Okay, because like I said, she normally get the 3 of Earth here. She normally have no problem with collaborating with whoever for the purposes of money, but she normally get a smaller amount. 3 of Earth here. Okay? And the three of earth is talk about collaboration. It talks about doing it together. You know what I'm saying? That might be group activity. You know what I'm saying? She was offered the eight of earth. A larger amount of money than she's normally used to get. But she was allured. She was tricked. This was a setup. And they murdered her. And they threw her in a damn ditch. In the alley. In the gutter. Brutally murdered. When I clarify justice in the moon, I get the Five of Swords here, okay? So there was some type of conflict. First of all, the Five of Swords is not by the rules here, okay? So whoever these government officials were, okay, which we know is this King of Fire, King of Earth, they wasn't doing shit by no rules, okay? Or they wouldn't have been involved in this type of activity no damn way. But the Five of Swords again speaks to there being some type of conflict, a fight, an argument, a disagreement, okay? I feel like this was over money. I feel like this was likely over how many people she had to service or something like that or what have you, okay? But there was some type of hostility, defeat. There was conflict here, okay? Because there was a plot twist. Look. Y'all see this man? Y'all probably can't hardly see it. This man is, look, in one hand, he's got flowers. He's offering her flowers. In the other hand, he's got a knife behind his back. This was a setup from the jump. And the government, folks that work for the justice system, the government covered up this criminal activity to keep they low down dirty secrets. Sneaky, freaky, nasty shit. When I clarify this Queen of Air, I get the Three of Coins here, okay? So, again, the Three of Coins talks about doing it together. It talks about collaborations, okay? It's activity, okay? It's co-manager. It's a team effort. So, basically, this Queen of Air was like a madam. Was like an assistant to this King of Fire here. Okay, there was some type of sex parties and different things that was going on, and these young girls was being recruited for these successful businessmen and women in power to service them. When I clarified the King of Fire with the Six of Fire, okay, I got both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, okay? So what I'm telling you is the truth and clarity. What I'm giving you is awareness and insight as to that the Ace of Wands is all about passion, chemistry, aphrodisiacs, okay? It can talk about sexual things as well, okay? This King of Wands know the truth, know the clarity about these sexual things that's going on here, okay? I also got justice on him, okay? So he worked for the justice system. He worked for the fucking government. He was somebody very successful, high up in power, okay? This could be a lawyer, a judge. This could be anybody in government, okay? I don't want to speculate as to what position, title, or role he was in. I would have to dive in a whole lot deeper to figure that out, okay? When I clarified this King of Earth, and the Ten of Earth, this is a wealthy man, okay? So remember what I told you. This King of Fire works for the government, okay? He has some type of success, triumph, victory, public recognition, okay? This Queen of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, was working with him, doing something together with him, like an assistant, like a madam, like a recruiter, or some shit like that, okay? This King of Fire was paying this Queen of Air as well as this Messenger of Air, okay, and for their help and their assistance and recruitment, you know, whatever it is that they role that they play, whatever they had to do. But this King of Fire was partners with this King of Earth here, was basically partners with this very wealthy man here, okay? Remember we had the Ace of Earth and the Ten of Earth come out here? That's a lot of money, baby. That's wealth, okay? That's not chump change. That's wealth, Okay? And you have to ask yourself, who got that type of wealth and power? We talking senators, governors, mayors, different things like that. You understand what I'm saying? When I clarify the King of Earth, the 10 of Earth, I get the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about new romance, romantic success, flowing emotions, climax, emotions and feelings and different things and what have you. These young girls and boys was being recruited for these sex parties to service wealthy elite people in power. Y'all need to understand, I'm talking, you probably like this shit sound familiar, think I'm talking about now. I'm talking about something, this situation here happened like in the 80s or the 90s. And you may resonate with something in this reading, but this situation here happened in the 80s or the 90s here in Arkansas. Arkansas is a small state on the map, baby. And if the shit is happening here, it's happening where you at too. This shit been going on for a long time. A long, long time. Okay? Bottom of the deck, again, I see the Queen of Swords. I see that King of Wands here. Okay? I'm seeing the Four of Wands here. Okay? So like I said, this could be a married couple, but the Four of Wands is not just about marriage. It's about celebrating. It's about a union. It's about community support. It's about people being united. It's about homecomings. It's about parties and celebrations and different things. These were sex parties that was going on. You see the full moon here and the star here. We know the moon talk about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. With these stars here, stars are people who are popular, who are well known, who you understand what I'm saying, who have some type of fame, fortune, recognition, and different things like that. Okay, yeah, look, judgment. There was a judgment, a decision, action that was taken. This Queen of Swords here could have made some type of judgment here. Okay, I'm seeing judgment in the Ten of Swords here. So there was a judgment that was made to like ultimately betray this young girl here. Okay, Emperor. Okay, that's who was at these parties. Wealthy elite men in power. Okay. Sorry, distraction to get a reaction. I'm even seeing the Page of Cups here. These was very young people. There was like children, like very small children to teenagers being used for these sex parties that was going on here. I'm also seeing the Five of Coins here. This talks about one being left out in the cold, rejection, turmoil, alienated, harsh conditions, ruin, loss, change, breakup. So there was some type of judgment or decision that was made, action that was taken, okay? Because they was on a mission to ultimately betray, sabotage, ruin someone. Ten of Swords is disloyalty. It's a final chapter. It's a dead end. Okay? And it has to do with these emperors, these wealthy men, elite men in power here. Okay? And what they had going on behind the scenes, in secret, with these young people here. Okay? And when they got done using them, these celebrities, these stars, these wealthy, elite, successful, I guess businessmen or women or whoever, abandoned them, neglected them, left them out in the cold, rejected them, alienated them, left them in harsh conditions, Spirit is saying. Yeah. That's what's going on here. Look, Page of Coins. 6 of Coins. 4 of Swords. Somebody received some type of gift of generosity for this. Look, just like the Page of Cups, you got the Page of Coins here. 5 of Coins, you got the 6 of Coins. These are young people that was being used and abused. Okay, look, 4 of Swords. You see this person laying on a slab? The 4 of Swords is someone who is in need of healing, recovery, recuperation. Shit, likely hospitalization, depending on how severe a situation is. The 4 of Swords can even talk about silence, rest, isolation, going within, taking a break, and different things like that as well. Okay, but you can take a long damn break if they wind up killing you. And that's what happened in this situation here with this messenger of earth, this young girl here, young woman, young girl, however you want to put it, who was abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold, who was thrown in a gutter, in a ditch, in the alley of the projects. And her death was covered up to keep the low down, dirty doings of the wealthy, elite, or successful, powerful business people hidden and covered up in secret. And like I said, she was lured to her death. That's the reason for the 7 of Swords. There was some type of lying, cheating, stealing, trickery, fuckery, deception, manipulation of some kind that caused this heartache, this heartbreak, this conflict, this competition, jealousy, defeat in the first damn place. She was lied to and lured to her damn death. And I'm telling you, if it was found out that she was pregnant by one of these wealthy elite businessmen in power or authority, or if she seen something she wasn't supposed to hear, or witnessed something she wasn't supposed to see, there was a reason they wanted her dead. Okay? But she was severely brutalized at this gathering, get together, at this party, and then they dumped her. Some of them get done like that anyway. They don't necessarily have to particularly say something, have gotten pregnant. It's just some of them who, when they got pregnant, they then eliminated. Okay? Some of them that made said something they shouldn't have said, seen something they shouldn't have seen, that they then eliminated. Some of them just end up getting brutalized so severely at these damn parties and these damn gangbangs and different shit, and torn to fucking shreds, you know. And then they tossed out afterwards like they fucking gator food or some shit. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's what's going on as it relates to today's true crime story time. Okay? We're going to get a few extra messages. We're going to see if Spirit has anything else to say about this situation, about this matter. Okay? You may have heard something like this go on like this where you're from. Okay? Spirit, what else is going on here? And this person's family was paid off. She was sacrificed and then her family was paid off. Spirit, any other messages as it relates to the young lady that was found in a ditch? Yep. Perpetrator has behavior patterns of a serial killer. So the person who killed this young lady, Spirit is saying, is a serial killer. Has killed before. Any other messages, Spirit, as it relates to this young lady that was found in a ditch? Details leading up to the murder may may be worth investigating. Okay, so there was a lot of details of things that went on that led up to the murder taking place here. Okay, yeah, important details are not being revealed to the public. Okay, of course it's not. It's a cover up. There was someone back then, they played pretend like they was going to put on some type of investigation. They interviewed the killer of this young lady. Nothing was done. It was covered up. Any other messages, Spirit? This case will remain unsolved until key evidence is discovered. But the case was botched. The evidence was tampered with. It was a cover up. Okay? Yeah, look, jealousy, an affair, love-related crime. Didn't I tell you this is about sex? This is about sex. You see this girl here? You see these other men around her? But do you see this person here look like a butler dress type of person, and he's holding like some type of platter, serving her up? Look, that's what goes on. That's what goes on. Killer has a history of committing crimes. I'm telling you, that's why they a damn serial killer. Spirit said they a serial killer. Yeah. Didn't I tell you that this situation sounded similar to the one that I talked about yesterday? Research similar crimes in the area to see if they are linked, because they are linked. There was a whole prostitution ring, whole criminal activities going on. Look, there was a motive for committing the crime. You see those bags of money here? There was a motive for committing a crime. I'm also seeing here killer works in the area. Okay, remember I told you the way those projects is set up, there's like this alley in the back of the projects, and that ditch is like right in between where the back of the projects is the ditch, whatever, and then this the road where the behind the projects. Didn't I tell you it was a factory back there? It was a flea market back there back then and stuff and shit like that, or whatever. The killer worked in the area, okay? But there was a motive for committing the crime. Yeah, look at this. Killer had an argument or disagreement with the victim. So I told you, that's that Five of Swords. That's that conflict that took place. The victim could have engaged in unusual behavior prior to the crime. Okay? That unusual behavior may be something that they didn't like or something like that. Okay? Yeah. Look. Someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. Okay? Killer profile indicates narcissist or sociopath. Spirit, any other messages pertaining to this young woman? Didn't I tell you? Premeditated murder. Killer plans out the details in advance. Any other messages? And in the projects, trust and believe me. People way too close-knit, way too nosy. Everybody business. Okay, you ain't telling me nobody didn't know nothing. Yeah, look, lies, deceptions, and a potential cover-up. Okay? We have rage or extreme anger was a motive at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, yeah, look. Killer is a predator who tracks a specific type of victim. Okay? Spirit, any other messages? Some type of strange phenomenon involved. Okay, this folks into some strange shit here. Okay, there could have been some type of surveillance cameras that could have provided some type of important clues of some kind. Yeah, a friend knows something. Okay, the killer may have even kept some type of souvenir or trophy. The killer may have an item belonging to the victim. Okay, bottom of the deck, money may be involved. Didn't I tell you? There's an issue with money. Look at this. Multiple people were involved in the crime. I'm trying to tell you. Drugs may be an important factor in the case. Okay? If this went, like, if there was no cameras out there when she was just dumped out of this vehicle into the gutter, into that ditch, or what have you, this surveillance could be these folks recording, like some type of snuff film. Okay? Yeah, take a closer look at one of the suspects. I'm telling you, there was a lot of people that was there at that party, at that gathering, at that get-together. Okay? There was, yeah, look, argument or fight is a strong factor. Okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. There was some type of, yeah, what I tell you. There was contamination of DNA evidence that's maybe influencing this case. You're damn right. It is. It was a cover-up. Look at this. Victim had a history with the killer. You see how her hand looked like she laying back on the bed and this man grabbing her hand or whatever, but you see the knife behind his back? Okay? Look. Spontaneous behavior or mental illness contributed to the crime. The murder weapon used will provide valuable clues here, okay? But that probably was destroyed, okay? Considering the fact that there was evidence that was tampered with, okay? There was contamination of the crime scene. Because Spirit is even saying additional evidence is at the crime scene, okay? Or was. The killer also sustained a wound during the murder, okay? Yeah. The victim's family was familiar with the killer as well. This is why the family was paid off. Witnesses may fear coming forward with valuable information here. They scared. They scared to death. They were silenced. I'm telling you, in the projects, you ain't telling me. Don't nobody know nothing. Didn't nobody see nothing. Okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay? So we're going to get a couple more messages, guys, and then we're going to wrap this reading. We're going to wrap this reading up. Y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe. That is your free way of showing your support to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance, okay? So we have toxic here. This is a toxic situation all the way around. Toxicity, okay? This young girl could have been insecure. Could have been somebody who was very insecure. Okay? Yeah. Also was doing drugs. This person was being given drugs, Spirit is saying. Wow. I just seen, oh, my goodness. Spirit, what else? I just seen trash tossing out. Somebody used this person like trash and then tossed them out. Like literally threw them in the gutter, y'all. I just seen the card and it went back in the Spirit, what else? What other messages? Somebody knowing that they fucked up or in some type of way. Okay. I'm also seeing promiscuous here. Didn't I tell you? Some of these girls be getting pregnant promiscuous with pregnancy tests here. They could have found out that she got pregnant or some type of shit, or that she was maybe she wasn't sure or whatever, or she had some type of pregnancy scare, okay, or positive or negative, or like something, okay. Yeah, look, she was treated like trash. You see this alley here, this dirty, filthy alley gutter here. She was, this says she was treated like trash. She was thrown away. This says getting rid of, tossing out. This energy coincides with the reading I did last night, okay? Because a pregnancy was involved with that, but she hadn't actually had the child or what have you. Spirit, what else with this situation here? So we have envy here. There was definitely some type of envy. Police. This could be the police. That fire sign may have been a police officer. Okay, and whoever that earth sign, wealthy earth sign man is, could have been somebody who was high up in government, but the fire sign may have been the police. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. The fucking police. Lord have mercy. Wow. I'm seeing fulfilling a fantasy here. I'm seeing getting a room here. So there could have been something. There was like a hotel suite that these wealthy men was using for business or pleasure or some type of shit like that. Okay. Yep. Kick to the curb. Ain't that some shit? Kick to the curb. I know, guys. In a card that fell here. Look, private relationship. Spirit, what else? What else is going on with this situation? I'm seeing promiscuous again here. Spirit, what else is going on? Sexual protection. So this says sleep around, a high free for all, sleeps with your man. Somebody, I'm seeing in their fields here. You see this condom here, okay? Somebody may not wanted to use a condom. Somebody may not have wanted to use a condom or something. Somebody was in their feelings here, okay? This could be how some type of argument or fight or something got started. Spirit, what else? I'm seeing burning evidence here. There could have been a police officer that burned some type of evidence of some kind. Spirit, what else? Yeah, I'm seeing depression here. She could have, this young lady could have been depressed in some type of way. Spirit, what else? Seeing total drama and action here. You see this man here with this camera here. Something was recorded here. Yep. That's what's on surveillance, okay? Yeah, putting on a show. Okay? So I'm seeing a situation is about to explode. Shit's about to pop off up in flames here. Or maybe something did. A situation exploded back then. Okay, had this woman in you know, in some type of depression here. There was total drama. So some type of action was taken here. Yeah, I'm telling you, there was some type of recording. Okay. You see this action here with the cameras and different things, putting on a show, recording here. Somebody has this person on recording here. Yeah, falling apart, falling into pieces. Yeah, this person did have some type of there's something with a pregnancy test or something like that, pregnancy scare or something like that. Yeah, knowing they fucked up. Cause remember, somebody's in their feelings. Somebody didn't want to use condoms or something here. They could have got this young girl pregnant. They lured her out. Yeah, hater here. Somebody didn't want to hear something. Yeah, caught, huh? Finding evidence, getting caught, cheating here. Somebody may have gotten caught up. I'm seeing getting played here. Manipulations, lies, control. I told you this person got played in some type of way. Yeah, expecting new beginning. She was expecting. She could have been pregnant. Caution. Okay, you see this roll here? She should have some type of caution, and she was thrown right off the side of the road in the ditch right there. Keeping you a secret. I'm seeing bad choices, lipstick stains, fake friends. Somebody got anger issues. Whoever that fire sign is got some hellified anger issues, or somebody involved got anger issues. Sex shop. Game over. Somebody could have broke some type of contract or something. I'm seeing tantric sex here. I'm seeing running away here. She could have tried to run away or get away. We have destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Okay. And with investigating here. Okay. So I feel like, you know, this whole crime, this whole situation was botched in some type of way. It was like covered up. Okay. Like nobody, I feel like probably nobody went to prison for the murder of this young girl here. This young woman, young girl. Spirit, what else is going on with the situation? What else is going on with the situation, Spirit? I'm seeing abuse and neglect here. Wow. Abuse and neglect, organized crime, child. This person could have lived with their grandparents at the time or something. Somebody with some type of celebrity status committed a crime of passion. Spirit, what else? What other messages do I need to share? I'm seeing imprisonment here. So, like, maybe she was, like, stuck, captive, held hostage or something for a period of time while she was used or abused in some type of way. I'm seeing celebrity again here, okay? So, but, like, so, like, I feel like celebrity is coming out because there's people involved who are like wealthy, elite businessmen, you know, things like that, or what have you. Maybe there was some celebrities that was there or something. Crime of passion. Spirit, what else is going on here? So there was some type of jealousy, okay, that took place as well here, okay? There was also a cover-up that happened because of this crying here. Yeah, neighborhood. There was some type of cover-up in the neighborhood. I'm seeing 101, 102, 02. Like this person may have, I don't know if this person lived in the projects or not, but they stayed in, I don't know, building 2 or apartment 101 or apartment 102 is significant to this neighborhood where this took place. Spirit, what else? Homicide, death. Spirit, what else? Yeah. I'm seeing egotism, male. So there was a male who was very egotistical. Okay. Cocky, arrogant, narcissistic, conceited here. Yeah, look, dismemberment. This person's body was like dismembered in some type of way. Dismembered, disfigured, like brutalized. Yeah, look, female. Spirit, what else is going on? Seeing affair, okay? So we know that, you know, these was like, you know, sexual hookups and things that was taking place. Okay? This female's body was like dismembered in some type of way. Like this was brutal. Spirit, what else? I'm also seeing drugs and poisons. Man-made disaster. Cleanup. Revenge. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation? Seeing fire here. There's that fire sign. Justice. I'm telling you, whoever this fire sign is works for law enforcement, works for the government, okay? And whoever that earth sign man is, that wealthy man, he's like higher up in power, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing road here again. She was thrown off to the side of the road in a ditch. Spirit, what else? What else, Spirit? Serial killer. So I'm telling you, these people have killed before. Yeah. Burial. But this person wasn't burial, like burial, and then we have hidden here, okay? But like this person wasn't buried or anything. If you look at this body, you see how this body is just laying in this ditch rotten, but you can see the bones and everything. You can see the whole body here. She was just thrown in this ditch. Spirit, what else? I'm seeing strangulation. I'm seeing that surveillance again. Somebody got a snuff film, okay? Either was recording what was like brutally done to her. Yeah, see, there's a particular couple that's involved, okay? Also the family, okay? Spirit, what else? Yeah, there was some type of fraud that was committed in some type of way. Maybe to get the family some type of money. Yeah. This fraud had to do with life insurance. So this girl was blood sacrifice, okay? And whoever in power assisted this family with committing some type of fraud so they can get some money from her death. Yeah, I'm seeing grandparent here. There's something significant to a grandparent. I don't know if this person was living with their grandparent, but I keep seeing something about a grandparent. So we got motel, hotel, devil. Spirit, yeah. We have cult here. So the people that was at this motel, hotel, they are a part of some type of satanic cult of some kind, Spirit is saying. Yeah. Very greedy individuals here, okay? There's a couple that is greedy, Spirit is saying. Yep, missing. This young lady went missing. Or they're involved, this cult is also involved in like other missing persons. Okay. Spirit, what else? Spirit, what else is going on? Yeah, we got money here. Yeah, there was motive for this murder, y'all. Okay. Yeah, party. Okay. There was some type of party that went on that this person went to, and this person was like like brutalized, brutally raped, brutally beat, brutally, you know what I'm saying, dismembered, all kinds of stuff, like mutilated. I feel like this person's body was mutilated. Okay, and then they was dumped in that ditch here. Look, landfill. Okay, this say landfill, but all them road cars that we see, this person was thrown off to the side of the road like trash. Like it was very dirty and trash around in that ditch and stuff, and that's where this person was thrown. Yeah, I'm seeing accomplice, partner in crime. This is sad. I keep seeing surveillance here. Somebody recorded something for sure. Something is on surveillance, okay? Either they recorded everything that they did to this girl, or and made a snuff film, or either there were some type of surveillance cameras or whatever that could have shown her being dumped or something here. Yeah, I'm seeing mind control. This accomplice, partner in crime, was under mind control by somebody that they was working for, doing the dirty work of, Spirit is saying. Yeah, secret, dating, which this was just sex, okay? Yeah, perversion. Assassination. Those are the messages, guys. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you might know about, that you may have want some type of truth or clarity on, okay? As always, guys, if you would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word, guys. For those of you who would like to donate to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $TipDiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. So in conclusion of our story time, our true crime story time reading, guys, as always, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.